Hey there, what's up internet? My name is BlackLightAttack, and today we are playing some of the Scream Fortress 2012 event, which just came out today. And for those of you who are maybe new to TF2 or maybe don't even play TF2, basically every Halloween season, TF2 puts out a patch where there will be a new NPC boss during this event that you can kill and get some loot. And this year it's Merasmus, the soldier's pissed off magician roommate. Last year it was Monoculus, the giant floating eyeball, and the year before that it was the horseless headless horseman. So basically, the event map this year is a modified version of King of the Hill Lakeside, and you know, there's a few changes to the map here or there. You can no longer jump in the water in the lake room. There's no water. There's just like an endless pit to hell that will kill you. I fall down it later on, so you'll see. But for the most part, it's largely the same. Just looks different. It looks nice and Halloweened up. And the reason everybody wants to kill Marasmus is because there's 2 achievements for it, and there is also a hat that you get. It's non-tradable because it's an achievement hat, but it's just Marasmus's hat. It's a skull, like a goat skull or something, and it's kind of cool looking. I'm probably not going to wear it, but yeah. So I want to give you guys some tips because Marasmus is actually really hard. Unlike Monoculus, it was pretty easy if you got everybody to cooperate. Marasmus, even if you get everybody on the server to cooperate and focus down Marasmus rather than killing each other, he's pretty difficult to kill within the time limit. I think you only have about a minute to kill him, and he's got a lot of health. So I got some tips for you guys how we got him down, and some of these tips come from the Reddit TF2 community, so shout out to those guys. First thing you want to do is Marasmus only seems to spawn when the point is captured. Every time the point's captured, he will either spin the roulette wheel, which will have a random effect on the server, big heads or raining Girardi or something, or he will spawn. He seems to have like a 1 in 3, maybe 1 in 4 chance to spawn, and I think there may also be like a hard cap on it. Like if you capture the point enough times, he's just guaranteed to show up after a certain amount of times. So what you want to do is just have everybody agree to just let the other team cap the point, swap the point back and forth as quickly as possible. You have more chances to kill Marasmus and get your achievements. So here he is. He just came out on the point cap, and you may notice that I'm using the Huntsman sniper, which is maybe a weird seeming choice for a boss, but for some reason he's really weak to the Huntsman. No idea why, but Huntsman seems to be the way to take him out. It does around 1,000 damage on a headshot. Fully charged is 1,080 damage on a headshot. Even if you don't charge it at all, it's something like 800 damage, which is a ton. Now the heavy is normally like the class for sustained damage, but heavy doesn't really seem to do shit to him. I think the heavy does reduce damage to him for some reason, but so Merasmus comes out, and the hard part is killing him, not surviving, but killing him before the time runs out. And here you can see that we still have quite a bit of time, and he's about halfway down. And I'm just going to go through some of the attacks that he does. He has a melee attack. Just stay away from him if you can. He is kind of hard to avoid if he locks onto you, though, because he's fast. He will randomly throw out a bomb, which obviously you should just run away from. You just saw him do a bomb shower. He holds the Bombinomicon from last year above his head and just sprays bombs all over the place. He always does that on the point, so just stay away from the point when he does that if you don't want to die, because that shit does a lot of damage. He'll just randomly teleport. He has an AoE attack where everybody around him will take damage, fly up into the air, and get set on fire. And then you'll also take fall damage, so there's a lot of damage, and it sort of forces you to retreat and find health. And then he does this shit where he will hide inside a random inanimate object. He'll spawn like 5 or 6, maybe 7 inanimate objects all throughout the map, and one of them is him. The others are dummies. So just everybody spread out and just destroy the objects as quickly as possible. They're fairly obvious and just out of place. So there you saw I got him out of that barrel. There he goes. He's down. Sometimes the Bombinomicon will turn your head into a bomb. If that happens, run into Merasmus, because once you touch him, you'll explode. You'll get Ubered and crit boosted for a good long while, and he'll be stunned and just stand there and have no choice but to take a lot of damage. Which is great. It's an awesome way to just deal a shitload of damage to him. If you get turned into a bomb, you can't attack anyway, so make sure you run into Merasmus. If you see other people are turning into bombs, get the hell away from them, because other teammates, or people from the other team rather, exploding near you will kill you. So those are my tips. Basically, avoid his attacks. DPS down his objects as quickly as possible. Let the other team cap the point so that the point is switching teams as quickly as possible, and use the Huntsman sniper. Oh, and run into him when you have the bomb head. once you beat him, he'll drop the Bombinomicon, and touching it will transport you to Skull Island, just like last year with Monoculus. And if you jump into the little skull here, you will get your achievement and a hat. I already have it, so I'm not too concerned, but that's how you get him down. I gotta say, like, it seems easy because like the event's only been live for a few hours and we've already killed him, but like it's only because of like this really specific a Huntsman sniper strategy. I don't understand why he's weak to the Huntsman. He just is. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but I hope they're not going to patch it, because if so, they're going to have to patch heavy so that they're actually doing damage to this guy, because he's pretty impossible. A lot of you are probably came to this video looking for tips on how to kill him, because he's really fucking hard. So what else is going on? They do presents again like last year, but this time I don't think you compete over presents. I believe presents are specific to you, and I've only seen them drop so far spells, and spells can be applied to different items for different effects. So for example, I got the exorcism spell, put it on my Huntsman, and now whenever I kill somebody, ghosts come out of them. Just silly cosmetic stuff like that. I'm not sure, but I think that might be where you get the zombie parts. I'm not sure. There's something going on with zombie pieces that you can craft together to make like a haunted pile, kind of like the Pyromania event. And that has something to do with equipping the zombie stuff. There are now zombie versions of all the classes. So it has something to do with that. I'm not sure where those come from yet. I will let you guys know if I find out. Probably put that in the description. And also, just like all the other recent holiday events, there are event-specific crates that are dropping right now. This is the Eerie crate, and of course you need the Eerie key in order to unlock it. And all of them are community submitted items, and whatever proceeds come from the keys are going to be split among whoever created those items, which is cool. And all of them are Halloween-themed items that are in the crate, but I believe they're all year-round. There are definitely not year-round costume pieces that you can only wear during this event. There are also weapons that are specific to Halloween and full moons, just like the costume pieces from last year. But there are also items that are Halloween themed but can be worn year round. Like there's an executioner mask, which looks pretty damn cool. There's also like a ring wraith hood for the spot, or for the pyro. There's the voodoo spy. They call it the Scarecrow now, but it's supposed to be like a stitched doll for the spy, which looks sick, by the way. I had my eye on that even before this event went live. But here I'm just kind of looking through all of the Halloween things. Anything with a pumpkin logo on it is only usable during Halloween and full moons. So everything that's not, though, is certainly usable year-round, even though it's Halloween themed. So that's about it, guys. I think that's all I know about the event. That's all the info I've gathered. So go ahead and have some fun. In order to get into the servers, just go ahead and hit the quick play option and hit the Halloween 2012 event. More than likely to put you in a Valve server or in one of the few servers that are authorized to host this event because they met certain criteria. And one other thing, if anybody's not playing ball, if your server's mostly down to team up and kill this guy and some asshole's griefing everyone, just go ahead and kick that motherfucker. Just pull up the kick menu, look it up online if you don't know how to do it, and vote kick that dude out of there. That's how we managed to keep our server troll free enough to get him down. So thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want. I'll see you guys later.